Hello, everyone. I'm Andrea Bailey Brown, and welcome back to our Summer of Profit series. I just wanted to make sure we are staying committed to our cause to helping you grow profitable businesses. I find the more I speak with entrepreneurs, the more I realize that there is a real need for people who'd like to really build their businesses so that they can become financially independent through their business. And as we know, the stats shows that there's only about 12% of entrepreneurs, female entrepreneurs, who really even take their business to six figures. So we here at Bailey Brown Consulting, we're committed to helping you grow your business and build a profitable business. So today I'm actually coming from a networking meeting. I attend that meeting at least once per month is what I try to do. And then I have another group that I'm going to be starting to attend, and a few more opportunities are coming up. And so that brings me to today's topic, networking for profit, or can you be networking for profit, and what should that actually look like? Now, one of the things, the books that I read was called Never Eat Alone by Keith Ferrazzi. And in that book, he really looked at some of the different things that you can do while you're networking and while you're out meeting other people. So, and we've all heard the phrase where it says your net worth is your network. So really kind of thinking about that and putting it all together, I wanted to talk a little bit about what the takeaways were from today's meeting. Some of the main things we talked about at that meeting today was about self-care and how are we taking care of ourselves, what are some of the things we're doing in our business, and there are different things that were shared, from meditating to exercising, whether it was running or doing yoga, or all the different things that we can do in our business. One of the things that I share that I like to do is actually when I go away, when I travel, is my best self-care in my business, because I can really work and without having to worry about all the other things that need to be done. And when you have a home-based office, then it really changes things because the separation is really not there. So I like to go to a hotel and really just be freed from things, especially when I'm planning strategy and trying to organize. I find it's the best thing to do. So really keeping that in mind. So one of the things I noticed when you're attending networking events, just making sure that you are prepared. And one of the first things that you can do, making sure that you have your business cards with you. That's the key thing. I still carry business cards. I know there are other high-tech ways, but I still find that that's one of the things that you can do when you're out networking with people. Make sure you carry your smile. It's free. So make sure you're not coming across as angry, or you're too rushed, or you're just out of sorts. People are not drawn to that kind of energy. So make sure that you're actually bring the number one thing that you can bring with you, and it's free, is a really great smile. And be sure to have great eye contact. Most business people do, some don't, and a really good handshake as well. So make sure you have some of those basic things already in place. And I know some of them sound basic until you're out meeting people and you realize it's not all so basic. Names. If you are very good at it, find a way to remember people's names, especially if you have met them before. And if you've forgotten, there's nothing wrong with saying, I forgot your name, can you remind me of what it is? So really being sincere about it. And this topic came up at the table. It's about what to wear. Make sure you're dressing to be included in whatever that event requires. We now know what you wear has shifted in organizations with Flexible Friday if you're working at a startup versus in a high-end banking office. And there's some places that actually have rules as to what to wear. So make sure for that networking group you find out, generally speaking, what they prefer and how most people dress. And find it from the person, if you're going for the first time, the person that's inviting you, what do they typically wear? Should I be wearing my suit, or can I just go more casual there? So make sure you have that, and making sure that you're taking like a positive, enthusiastic attitude towards everything and everyone while you're there. So those are some of the things that I would think about. So when you're meeting people, this is really important. making sure that Keith Ferrazzi talks about not becoming like that networking jerk, and those were his terms, but being that person, don't just schmooze the room. Make sure you have something to offer, and making sure that you're just not have the wandering eye where you're talking to people, but you're really looking at somebody else and looking at something else. It really doesn't make people feel good. It's that person where you know they're there to meet as many people as they can. They're talking to you, but they're really not there. So I'd encourage you to really be focused on the people that you're talking to. And it's not really a numbers game like, can I talk to 50 people while I'm here? It's about who can you really meet and really develop sincere relationships with and collaborate with different people. He talks about that don't rely on the currency of just gossiping with people and thinking that's the only way that you're going to be networking and reaching people. And also he's saying don't come to the party empty-handed. Make sure that you have something to offer. Even if your service, even encourages in the beginning, you may have to give your service at the beginning for free until you build a repertoire, and then you can change that later on. And don't treat people that's considered underneath you poorly, because he talks a bit about that equality in the in our system and what we're doing, and making sure that we're treating each other with respect. And let me see what else about being transparent and being transparent. I am what I am. I believe that's what Popeye said. So being transparent and being authentic, and authenticity is really valued these days. And don't be too efficient. This is the efficiency, which is kind of shocking to hear when everyone's like, let's be the most efficient we can. But what he's referring to, if you meet 10 people in an event and making sure that they're not all on one email list, that you're sending out personalized emails to people, or personalized contacts, so they don't feel like they're just really grouped in. So really consider that as well. Now, one of the things I would encourage you to do is to look at ways to really collaborate with people that you're with, and look at ways at being of service. So you can ask the questions, what can I give? How can I help you? What does your business need? What does your typical client look like, or your avatar? Who do you serve? So you can find out if there's ways that you can contribute to someone else. I really don't go to these events only wanting to get from people, because that really doesn't feel great. You can start going to see, what are you needing? How can we, be of service to you? And how can I be of support to you? So those are some of the things that we can actually be working on in terms of when you're networking, making sure that you're also not there just to tell everyone about your business to get more people, but you're there to truly find out about them and building relationships. We all know that's where it's at. It's about really building authentic relationships, and not relationships that are only built on social media, because are those really true relationships? Are they true bonds? Are they just based on your followers? Sometimes we have to get out from behind the computer and behind the screen and go out and meet real people, so we can build real connections with them, and so that they really know about our business. So when someone wants a referral or is asking them about something, they will think about you first, because they really have met you, had a chance to talk with you, and had a chance to get to know you. So really getting away from only building social following. I think there's real currency in the human contact and in social settings, in relationships. I wrote an article on my blog at andreabailey.brown.com that's called Human Contact is the New Luxury Item. And that's where people really they're getting away from the screens only and want to meet in person. And that brings me to my event that I'm going to be hosting on September 12th in Edmonton. And we're going to be really talking about how to grow your business profitably, pricing, strategies, product, the real things that you can use in your business to take it off and to build that 6, 7-figure, 8-figure business like we did, whatever it is that you really need in your business. So I hope you are getting out from behind the computer. You're actually going out networking. You are meeting people, developing relationships, finding out how you can serve, how you can be of help to them to help them grow their business, and likewise in return that may really help you to grow your business. Developing the most important capital, which is the human capital, relationship capital, that really does matter, because that is becoming our new luxury, is getting together. People are taking their online meetings and they're bringing them offline, because people really want to see one another, to talk to people, to find out how they're doing. So I hope I will be seeing you at that event. If you have any questions about it, leave me a message. You can private message me or put a comment, and we hope we will see you there. Now, have a great Tuesday, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.